Attention grabber. Okay, so now that I have your attention, have 5 seconds more. I'm going to make a series out of this, probably. That's going to be called Back to the Point. And we're going to get back to the point of life in general and topics that people need to talk about more and be more, I guess, educated on, or at least get the conversation, flowing. Today we're talking about caring. And why do people care so much about what other people think? Isn't that a crazy concept? Like, I know a lot of people are insecure, like if they're out in public and they're trying to record videos of themselves, they're content creators or creators of any sort. They're trying to, I don't know, there's a lot of good people out there trying to record content, but they feel insecure about it. There's a lot of people creating brain rot content out there too, which I don't get what that's about. I mean, never mind that. So here's to the people that are insecure about what other people think. What's the worst that can happen? Like, I'm 24 right now, and I mean, the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me in the past year, I've completely forgotten about. And I'm sure everybody else has too. Even if they haven't, who cares, right? You just have to remove a blanket of caring, I guess. And I think I'm stepping into a new chapter where I'm doing that more often. But think about it this way. This is a really good way to reframe your mindset. And it's like, imagine you're out in public and you just feel like doing something silly because you're a silly goose. And you like showing your personality. You don't want to be stale and professional all the time and sterile, right? Like, there's so many people out there who don't get to show their childlike side again. We kind of shave that off, or kind of shade it, I guess, it's like our shadow that follows us, is the childhood version of ourselves. And we just put on this different face for everybody else, like code switching and whatever else. But think about it this way. When you're out in public and there's people silently judging you because you're doing something out of the ordinary, especially if you're in a small town, if you're in LA or New York City, there's weird stuff happening all the time, right? So you don't really have much to worry about there. But again, we're talking about not worrying at all. If you're in a small town, a small park or something, and you do something out of the ordinary, you're recording yourself or trying to film a video you think is cool, or you're just being goofy, people are going to judge you for it. Yeah, of course. That's what we naturally do, right? Anybody who tells you differently, no, they judge people too. I'm sorry to say it. But think about it this way. Those people don't have anything more interesting to talk about when they get home to their parents or friends or whatever people they go back to, and they're going to talk about you being that weird kid in the park doing jumping jacks on top of their car. I don't know. I've done weird stuff in the park before. Okay. Okay. There's no way for that to sound not bad, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't anything bad, guys. I was recording a music video. Anyway, but think about that. You get to be the most interesting person for them that day. You get to change their day, even just slightly, and make it more interesting, and their brain gets to work a little bit more, and stuff that's out of the, variety is the spice of life. The spice of life is variety. Things changing up, things you don't want to work the same job and do the same exact thing at that job every single day. Even if you do music like me, a music producer, sometimes you can't do it every single day. I mean, you can, but everybody needs breaks and everybody needs a little bit of change up. That's why people go on vacations, stuff like that. So I think it's very important to switch things up and also just be your authentic self in public. I mean, I was at the store the other day and I was being so goofy. I don't know. I had good energy about me, and I didn't even have caffeine in me. I don't know. I was just surrounded by good people. I was going out with my grandparents, and I don't know. Certain people can give you just good energy and make you feel at home wherever you are. and that's awesome. So if you don't have those people, go find some. Go find some. Good luck. Go find some. But yeah, that's kind of everything that I wanted to say. Pretty brief. But yeah, this series is probably going to be called Back to the Point. And we're just going to talk about life things and psychological things. I like psychology. It's interesting to me. I don't really know that much about it, but I don't know. I took a course in college, but yeah. All right. Yeah, be weird in public. Like, just be your natural self is what I'm saying. You don't have to outwardly change yourself, you know? And there's times to be professional. I get that. Especially at jobs and stuff. You know, that makes sense. But wherever you can sneak in your weird, non-dull self. Because, like, when you're alone, you know, you're a weird person. You know that. You're a weird person. Everybody knows. Actually, nobody knows because you don't show it anywhere else. We play it too safe sometimes. We play life too safe. Like, I know I was going to do some card analogy, like poker. I don't know. It's like okay, blackjack. All right, that took way too long. Blackjack, if you're at like let's say you're at a 17, right? A 17 in blackjack. Most people in life decide to stand right there. Whereas I think a lot more of us need to, without money on the line, obviously, just the risk of embarrassment is on the line, right? But even then, we can, self-embarrassment is determined by ourselves, right? Most of us should hit and, you know, shoot for 21, shoot for a blackjack. And that's really all I have to say for this episode. And I wonder what we'll talk about next, but I kind of just do these unscripted, I guess, and that's what I'll be doing for the foreseeable future, because I think it's fun, and I want to share my thoughts and my music. Speaking of, I have a new song out if you care or want to check it out. It's called You're Not in Love by me, which is my last name, Ferstler, Ferstler, all capital letters too. As if that matters, it should just come up if you type in that. Yeah, I'll probably put links in the description and all that. So I have a burp brewing up. It's like about to come out, so I better stop this recording before I just belch all over everybody. Yeah, this was fun. All right, take care, people.